So 3 trades have went in. Andrew Thomas went to the Bills. I don't know who the Rams picked the second pick, but Chase Young was the first pick of the NFL draft. I assume Joey Burrow went. Yeah, Burrow has been drafted. He was the second pick of the draft. Isaiah Simmons is the fourth pick of the draft. Linebacker out of Clemson. Going to the Buccaneers. We have the 18th pick of the second round. So obviously, if you guys know, these are our picks. Jeff has not went. I'd have assumed that he was going to be I think he's still going to be a top 10 pick. And if he's not, I think that people are sleeping on him. He's number 1 on here. I think he should definitely be a top 10 pick. New Orleans is on the clock. I think Henry Ruggs is going to be a super high pick just because of it being Henry Ruggs. He's going to be a super high pick just because of who he is, what his nature is. I think he gets picked by the Buccaneers or Cowboys, Seattle or Raiders. Probably Seattle, actually, now that I think about it. I think they'll take Henry Ruggs or a linebacker. I don't know. They'll take Henry Ruggs or a linebacker. Saints haven't looked to pick quite yet. They're not.
The Buccaneers are now
on. They take Justin Herbert, quarterback. Oregon, out of Oregon. Whew. It's a big pick. That's going to be their starting quarterback, Justin Herbert. Not a terrible pick. Justin Herbert can definitely that ball, dude. When you have somebody like can't guard Mike Evans, it's going to be a great pick. Now, Henry Ruggs in the top 10 is kind of a reach, but it is Madden. I definitely see.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Derek Brown will go with this pick. That's very interesting to me. I think they definitely went for what they thought was the highest value at that pick. But I thought Henry Ruggs was going to go. Now here, I don't necessarily know or see that they have claimed that they're not going to draft a quarterback, which is kind of great. I think that Henry Ruggs goes pretty early. I think the Cowboys won't take him with the dust pick. I think they'll wait it out and try to get somebody else. I don't know who the Cowboys are necessarily will pick. Are they on? Cowboys aren't on. Young Buck is on. Kenny Clark on the block. Who wants him? He'd be a good first-round pick, honestly. I might even trade a first-round for Kenny Clark. Money is there, though. That tends to be kind of an issue. 50 seconds.
The Seahawks.
And there's where they're going to take him. I knew sooner or later he had to go. Henry Ruggs out of Alabama. Gonna go to the Cowboys. Kind of an early pick. But I don't like I said, I kind of seen it coming. Now, I think with him off the board, another guy that's going to be really well looked at is, I think, Jalen Rigor might be a guy that people look at. I think Joe Rigor could be a potential top pick as well. So I think CeeDee Lamb is pretty good. I know T. Higgins is going to be up there. T. Higgins is a very vertical. Visca Chenault, not as good as I thought he was, actually. KJ Hamler. But the one guy that I'm definitely going to go after, Justin Jefferson, I think he's going to be a top pick.
Are now on the clock.
We'll see. Xavier McKinney, a very good safety. That's going to be a starting safety for the future for the Seattle Seahawks. Xavier McKinney, I definitely see him developing. I don't know if he's got the hip power to be. Actually, not the hip power. He definitely is an Earl Thomas caliber player. I think he's going to be very good. I think it's hard. You don't want to people don't want you to come in and like Andrew Luck, somebody got drafted. He felt really welcome, but it wasn't like he had to fill Peyton Manning's shoes. That's what they're not gonna have Xavier McKinney fill his shoes. They're gonna let him play his style, and I think in a couple years it'll be Earl Thomas leaving. People won't talk about how they need Earl Thomas. Xavier McKinney might be that pick. I think that was a very good pick. I like that one. That was a pick that I didn't see coming, but I like it. I like it a lot. Raiders with their second pick of the draft. They went Chase Young first pick.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Jeff Okudah should not still be up there. Jonathan Taylor. Now, what interests me about this pick is Josh Jacobs was just picked last year, which really interests this pick. I wonder where they're going to go with that. That is an interesting pick. I don't think I agree with it, though. I think Josh Jacobs is a very good rookie. He's one of the highest or best on the team. And I think, you got to develop him more as, you try to come from that terrible season that came with the Raiders. Yeah, I don't know. That is crazy. The Carolina Panthers on the clock. I expected them to pick, I think Henry Ruggs was there. I think he was their initial thought. I think you go for value. If you're Carolina and you need a corner, you go Jeff Okudah. This guy is going to be a menace. I really do think that he's going to be one of the best corners in the league.
The Cowboys are now on the
and
clock.
They're not gonna take him. They're gonna take DeAndre Swift. Very good running back. They did trade CMC away this year for a big trade, so it's a very good one right there. Didrik's a right tackle. I want to look at corner. That's what I was looking at. If you want somebody, obviously some people want, a fast corner. Christian Fulton's another guy I definitely would put on my draft board, Okay. I mean, if Jeff Okudah comes down there, we might have to take him over Justin Jefferson, who could be a nice young rookie receiver. I don't know. We've still got a lot of time until we pick DeAndre Swift. I kind of think it's kind of a tough choice. Everybody on except the Falcons, Saints, Lions, Redskins, Bears, Chargers. That's it. Everybody else is here. So, unless you're not a team, unless it's a CPU you're picking, they're taking a lot of time on every pick that they. Panthers try to get Andrew Luck back.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Great Dell pick. Another fantastic pick.
The Panthers are now on the
clock. Him and Xavier McKinney were good picks in this draft. Jedrick, Wills Jr. Great pick. He's definitely, I think, a top tier guy in my opinion in this draft class. Where will the Panthers go with this?
The Browns are now on the clock.
I don't even know what last time. Oh yeah, they went with running back DeAndre Swift. They went with Kyle Duggar. I think that was a bit of a reach, but it's not terrible, I don't think. Oh, trying to get some trade with Browns. Okay, like I said, okay, Jeff Okudah's got to go. I think he was a pick. I think he was the pick right there. I mean, I'll look at the Panthers thing, but that was the pick right there. That was the pick. Like, that was the pick. That was my pick actually. Would have been my pick if I didn't take pick up Andrew Luck, but I know that was the other pick.
The 49ers
he was
are
the
now
pick.
on the clock.
I think he was the pick. Jerry Jeudy went to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know who went before that. Jerry Jeudy, a very good, was the highest receiver on the draft. Some people value speed over everything. Jerry Jeudy was the pick there. Now it's gonna be like how the San Francisco 49ers want to go with that about this. What's about this?
The Lions are now on the clock.
Yes, Jeff Okudah went. I like that pick by the Niners. Somebody had to take him. I think he's going to be a phenomenal in a couple years. I heard these rules in the next one. No quitting. Please show a prompt on the screen of the quit. First offense, you will take the loss by letting the user play the game. Second offense, you will be on autopilot for 3 divisional user games. You will be booted from the league. the third time. Plug pulling. Not tolerable. Will be booted. Please show prompt to the plug pull. Griefing in the early game happens sometimes even though you have an option of going on auto or making a Ravens replay the game. You will respot the points if any exist. Please show the pic of
The Redskins
to the
are
commission
now on the clock.
of the respawning of the points before continuous gameplay. If you don't submit a pic and it happens again, then it is your loss.
The 49ers are now on
You
the
will
clock.
respot the points, send a picture to the commission of the respawning of the points before continuous gameplay. Once points have been respotted, then you will play up until halftime. Winner will be decided at halftime. Oh, it's moving late in the game. Winner will be decided at halftime? That's clear. C.J. Henderson,
The
got pick.
Cowboys
T.
are now on
Higgins,
the
there
clock.
he is. I like the San Francisco 49ers. I like what they did with their first couple picks. Jeff Okota, I like. T. Higgins, I like as well. I think people are really not looking to go for Jordan Love or Tua. Tua's fell late in this draft, I think. I think people thought, the Raiders should pick anybody in this draft.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Tyler Biadasz, I don't know how to say that. It's a great pick by the Cowboys. It's a random pick. I like the Cowboys. They've done meh in the draft. Actually, they've had a lot of first round picks. I don't know what they've given up for all these first round picks. Like, I don't mean my team's already been garbage. It wasn't like I don't trade non-stop talent. It looks like he hasn't either. I mean, Daniel Jones is quarterback. He's still got Zeke. He's got good receivers as well. I mean, he's traded, I think, a couple linemen. Yeah, some really good linemen. Shaquille Barrett's still on the team. Dorrance Armstrong, he's traded all his D linemen. His left outside linebacker, Leighton Vander Esch, and Zadarius Smith, both on dice squad. Yeah, he's kind of struggling in the. He's got Boone Baker. Yeah, he's struggling there. I think he picked a safety too, which is kind of random because he already had some really good safeties. He's back at the clock. He's got 2 picks in a row. In a row.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
I just jumped out of there. That's funny. Christian Fulton was actually a guy that I said you should take. So I think whoever they would have taken. Is taken the word taken? Taken. Taken or taken? Probably this year. No, it's just not.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Tristan Wirfs, not a terrible idea.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
2 to the Broncos. I like that
The
pick a lot.
Dolphins are now on the clock.
Isaiah Wright I think that's probably the fastest guy in the draft or something. Oof, I don't like that pick though. Yikes. Jesus, this man's training Derrick Henry and he's fucking a god. Isaiah, the Dolphins have done a lot offseason. You want to see the Browns, what they've done so far. They have went with Jameis Winston all season. He's, played pretty well. That's what they picked up. Donald Pumphrey. They don't got any, exactly great running backs. I'd expect them to take one. Dante Parker and Jakeem Grant is one they definitely, they could use a like a receiver. I mean, look what they're working with. They've definitely, got a couple things. I think, actually, there's no way Jakeem Grant's
now on the clock.
Still. Surely
the Panthers are now on the clock.
Or something. But yeah, he could have taken anything. Panthers, Chiefs took their pick pretty quickly. Julian Okwara, not a bad pick. I like that pick. I think a lot of people like that pick.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Bryce Hall gets taken first round. Damn. So we will not be taking Bryce Hall. Okay, so we won't be taking Bryce Hall. Okay, our first initial pick, I've already said that, okay, is going to be Justin Jefferson. We've got... Okay, I think sooner or later we're actually going to have to pick a guy, even if, all these guys go away. And if we cannot get Justin Jefferson, Malik Harrison will be die pick. No, meh. I don't actually know.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Alright, so they have sent me an invite, and I've got a lot of picks to go until I'm up. And just how fast they've been going. That'll be fine. Going to accept it real quick. Always about to see what team I pick. We're about to be in 2 leagues. This is a Madden Pros League. This is going to be
select the team you want to join.
Dolphins have a great defense. Minka Fitzpatrick still on them. Eagles. Raiders. Texans, Titans, Bears, Bengals, Buccaneers. Buccaneers are not a terrible team. Some of the guys they have. I don't like the Bengals. I don't like the Bengals very much. Titans could be good. Texans, could be decent. Can't tell you about the Raiders. I have no clue how good the Raiders would be. I mean, okay, you know, like, let's play for a team like we've never played before. Got to play with before. And I think that team that we're going to be is going to be the Bears. We're going to be the Bears.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
No. Okay, I'll be like a coach, but no, I can't apparently change from that. Phil Richards going to be my name. We're 0-3. We face Dice Saints. Alright, okay. Let's check Die team out. Do we still have Mitchell Trubisky? Yes, and he's actually becoming a god at this point in the league. 85 overall superstar Mitchell Trubisky. Ooh, we got a good quarterback on our hands with 84 speed. Does he have leapfrog and jukebox on and quarterback speed crazy? Allen Robinson, Sander, we have Trey Burton. Meh. All nine besides our center. I don't actually hate this team at all. You've got this guy named Zach Moss. Could be a starter and it could be a Duke Johnson. We got Tariq Cohen. We've got Khalil Mack, obviously. We've got who is this? This CJ Henderson? Yeah, it actually is CJ Henderson. Okay. Alright, so we got a lot to work with here. Who's this guy? Troy Dye. Okay. Well, he's gonna play right outside linebacker. I'll do that. No, we'll fix all of this like after the game. We're 0-3. Our entire division's 2-2, and then we're 0-3. So we just gotta win a couple games. If we can win, you know. If we win this week, they all lose next week, and we win next week, we're right back in the hunt. You know. I don't see them all losing next week. Let's get back in then we were just saying the boys and the boys. I don't know why this guy calls them the boys, because we them boys, I guess. I don't know. I need a second round. Don't need theirs. I don't need it. Okay, because I don't know what I'm gonna use it. Justin Jefferson most likely. He might have actually gone. If him and Malik Harrison go, I'll take. This is the first pick of the second round. So yeah, we didn't really miss too much. We missed like 2 or 3 picks. Jordan Love's at the top, Justin Jefferson, and Malik Harrison. Oh God, your Turk Gross Matters. Very good pick. Won't less me trade, you mean let's. Okay, so the Bears aren't going to pick anybody. I think the Bears are going to be fun to use. Who's he made a more of an impression on? Bears or Raiders? It's a big one. It's kind of like he's not been on the Bears for a very long time, but it feels like
The Packers are now on the clock.
Who was picked? Terrell Lewis, line left in. Why are the Packers not picking? They're not here.
The Bills are now on the clock. The Cowboys are now on the clock.
For Saints. Who got a second and a third for right now? Like, I'm not gonna trade Trevon Diggs. Nobody's taken him as far as I'm concerned. Nobody's taking Jordan Love. I would have probably, if my first round pick, if I didn't take, who would I have probably taken? Henry Ruggs. Then if he was gone, I don't know who I would have taken. Jeff, probably I could have. I liked him a lot in the draft. I liked the fact of picking him a lot. Javon Hargrave, star D. Development. He's a bronze development. 2 4s in him. Fourths. We got a 3 for right now. Sent you my offer at Chiefs for a second straight up. God.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Gosh, they took Jordan Love and he wasn't as good as I think he should have. Dolphins back on the clock though. We still got a while to go. We got like 13 picks. We're gonna be here until at least we've gotten out of one barely one round. We've got half an hour, so 7 hours, 3 hours. I think it's gonna take 3 hours before we're done.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Got another coming seat. I don't know.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Xavier Rhodes, good signing. Veteran presence, 1 year prove a deal, something to prove after being cut. Locker room leadership can mentor Rock, Wilson, and Tell, former All-Pro. I think Xavier Rhodes got to become good or something. The Colts let Gabron go because they felt like he quit on them in 2019. Interesting. Doris Burke has been tested positive for the coronavirus. Kidding me. If you don't want to invest in Wizard Sports at this time, join their CEO private group chat where he talks about investment opportunities and gives away free picks daily. Free agent target. Colts have been rumored to be interested in DeMarcus Robinson. Video coming soon for tomorrow, Mac. 12 hours. Broncos are expected to re-sign Shelby Harris to a 1-year deal.
The Bears are now on the clock.
It's gonna be a while. Karen Dent, Solar, is bid. Justin Jefferson's still kinda there, and he's kinda third on here. Do we take Laviska Shenault if we have the chance, or nah? Like I've kind of just, we've verbally said that if Justin Jefferson's there, we're kind of gonna take him. It's kind of like, nah. Oh wait, he's here. But I mean, somebody. Oh, well, Laviska Shenault's here. Nah, we've already kind of been kind of content on the pick.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Jordan. Oh yeah.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Ooh, Jalen Hurts, a good pick. Good pick. Starting QB there, good pick. Good pick. Do they have a quarterback? The Browns were interested in trading Baker Mayfield for the top 10 pick. I don't know if I would have taken that one though. I don't know if they ever picked up. No, that's the starting QB going into the season. Jadeveon Clowney. Like, they've got good players. Like halfback, they got Austin Eckler, who will be a backup now.
The Jets are now on the clock.
They got Brandon Cooks, which is nice. They had the 13th pick. We gave him the 10th pick. We could have given him like a top 5 pick. But we look at the debt right on over.
The Cowboys are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock.
Okay, we're on the 14 pick. You could see us up there. Patrick Queen just went. I don't think he was above our pick. No, Justin Jefferson's still up there. He's projected to go to our rivals, the Houston Texans. Which I don't know how we got it from. Oh, because yeah, we would have had the 10th pick, and they went 15, and then he went 16. Anyway, I don't know who this pick is. I think this is the Redskins pick.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Bryce Perkins, I don't know if I like that pick or not. Probably not, though. How we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, who I'm just praying don't take him. I don't think the Cowboys will take him. I don't know if the Panthers will, or will or not. I mean, this guy Chenault was supposed to go first round, hasn't gone. Clavon is another guy that was supposed to go first round and didn't go. Oof. Oh, I don't know if I should take Clavon though. I know he's good. I know he's a hell of a good. He went to LSU. That's just how it is. He's been a guy that hasn't gone yet. If you don't know what to pick, I think you take him. It's between him and Justin Jefferson to me. We've got Devin Bunches, we've got T.Y. Hilton, we've got Paris Campbell, we've got Corey Coleman, we've got Justin Rogers. We could technically bring in Justin Jefferson and build him up to be that second guy. Take over where Devin Bunches is. Or we could completely take a chance on Clavon Chaisson. I don't really know. Jake Fromm hasn't went yet.
The Texans are now on the clock.
Who went? Marlon Davidson. Who are the Texans going to take? Oh, come on. Somebody's got to take him, dude. Before I don't want to take him. But I might have to because I know he's going to be in the 70s. Clayton's going to be
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
A.J. Terrell's a pretty good pick. Justin Jefferson could be a really good receiver in Dayu. He was like Joey Burrow's biggest target. Like, Justin Jefferson was his favorite target. I don't know how Joey Burrow has one good season though against first overall. Like, I get, like, yeah, he was a god this season, but you gotta think about it. Yeah, like you in season 2 is going for so well.
The Colts are now on the clock.
Oh. We've waited so long to hear that. And now we have a predicament. That's such a good guy. 6'4", 238. Oh, God. Oh, I did say if we were here, we were taking Justin Jefferson. Ooh, what's his name went? Mike Harrison was taken. But we can wait and take Colin Johnson and take Clevin Chasson right now.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
That is a phenomenal pick. I'm very happy that I pulled the trigger on him. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about this. That was something.
The Rams are now on the clock.
Chiefs or something. He said he got another one coming. J.K. Dobbins. Nah. He picked high in the third, so meh. Not terribly mad about it. Colin Johnson's about to really get picked third round, possibly. I'd love to leave him to the fourth, honestly, because we've got people we could pick with the third round pick. Actually, we'll take Justin Jefferson. He's there. I don't know what I want here. Yeah, I'd rather leave him for the fourth. Maybe even the fifth, honestly. Nah, fourth. Take him fourth round.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
I think with my fourth, get another fifth, and get Ndamukong Suh or Jason Pierre-Paul. Ah, come on, you guys make it hard on me, bruh. A fifth in JPP. Hold up. Let me figure this out. JPP and Ndamukong Suh. JPP and Ndamukong Suh are both 81 overall, 31, 33, 78 speed, 74 speed. Whatever I pick's going inside. They're both, I guarantee, not going to be superstar. Normal and normal.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
The Broncos are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock.
I want Ndamukong Suh now. I want somebody else to get James or Justin Jefferson. If somebody wants him, just take him. He's gone, so somebody did take him, yeah. Colin Johnson's mine, though. I'm taking him 4th round if he's there. 4th and a 5th. These are late 4ths and 5ths, or are these his 4ths and 5ths?
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
He sends that trade, I'm accepting it this time. 111th, 4th round is going to be like, 4th round, what's 4 times 32? How am I getting the 111th? Yeah, these picks are wrong. Let me check. I don't have a 3rd no more. So I have 6 picks after what I have. Okay, that's not bad at all. Means I'll be able to get Colin Johnson if temporarily, somebody else continues to be there. Okay, I'm not taking Donovan Peoples-Jones. I think Nick Harris, maybe?
The Titans are now on the clock.
It's between him and Zabari. Oh, Zabari's I think is actually really good. Speed on the outside, 5th rounder. Is he like a late? If he's a late, I'll early 5th. I got a 5th round pick out of him too, so. Meh. I might just pick Colin Johnson and then have to pull the trigger on him. Are you a late? If you're a late, I'll mid. What are you? Early. Damn, I got like decent like mid. The boys and Packers should have drafted Hurts or Love with that 2nd pick. LOL. Man, I don't even know who they picked. Jeff Gladney at a T. See you. Tice Slow World Peace. Trevor said someone's to the Minnesota Vikings. Can't check. Whatever Raleigh was. KJ Hamler was the only guy that was above him. Nah, I don't know where boss. Rigor could also be a guy that I think some people will make a move for. I don't know. I think he's receiver. There's so many people over Colin Johnson. He's 13th on here. I don't think he'll get your pick. Super up there. Nah. AJ Dillon's up there. He's got like really good stats or something. Nah, he's actually decent. Might have to do the rest of this draft and talk to you guys later. I'll be right back, actually.
The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock.
Oh, I don't know if I can sit for a game at 2 a.m. Still got a decent amount of time though till this guy picks or anything. So. Nah, what am I gonna do, no? Shit stain, no. Biggest goddamn player.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Nancy? Sure. That's his name.
The Ravens are now on the clock.